The drive to install more chargers for electric vehicles is ramping up. The federal government just opened up billions of dollars for community chargers. So on your sides, Susan is here with all the details on that.
Yeah, range anxiety is a very real thing. For a lot of drivers are concerned, can I actually get where I'm going? This plan is trying to alleviate that a little bit. So this money is meant for public EV chargers in neighborhoods and rural areas, places that don't have this type of infrastructure.
If you pull into the parking lot at Milkweed Arts in Phoenix, you can't miss the EV chargers.
We decided to put them in because right in this area, there wasn't a lot of nearby charging options, and we wanted to make options available for people in the area who live in apartments or condos where installing chargers wasn't going to be an option for them. Completely empty to all the way full.
But Warren Norgard didn't become an EV owner himself until a few days ago.
There was concern about, am I going to be able to get enough range? Am I going to be able to charge my vehicle when I need to? Am I going to be able to take trips out of town?
It's a common concern.
We want that network built out as quickly as possible.
To make it happen, applications for a new round of funding just opened up for EV charging and alternative fueling infrastructure. Federal Highway Administrator Shaylin Batts says another $2.5 billion over 5 years is up for grabs.
Think about smaller cities, towns, rural places, tribal areas, where if you have a grocery store or a church or a school, we're going to make sure that those places have access to charging networks as well.
Ultimately, the goal is to build a network of 500,000 chargers by 2030.
We want to make sure that people with their range anxiety and other pieces, as we're building these electric vehicles here in the United States, that we have a charging infrastructure that is being developed concurrently so that people feel like they have the same amount of freedom with an electric vehicle as they do with internal combustion engine.
Warren is starting to feel that freedom,
We're getting much, much closer.
but still looks forward to seeing a lot more of these on the road.
There's another $5 billion federal fund that's focused on EV charging infrastructure along interstates. ADOT says Arizona is expecting to receive $76.5 million from that fund over the next 5 years. So, Scott, you can tell there's just this massive push to build it out and make it more accessible so you can make it on those long road trips and fill up maybe while you're grabbing your groceries.
Exactly. And you can get charged in one part of town, but you go to another part of town, if you're running low, you might find a charger, but it doesn't work for your car.
Yeah, so
that's another
getting that
issue.
extra infrastructure is a huge deal.
Yeah, it sure is, Susan. Thank you. Couple